Welcome back to a new episode of Erin is the Funny One. I'm the hosty with the mosty, Jack Douglas.
What does that make me?
Who cares? We got a new episode. Whee!
Why don't I just go? This is like...
Okay, bye-bye.
I might as well just leave. If I'm not going to be appreciated, and if you are so confident in your own abilities...
I am.
Why waste any more of my precious, glorious time in doing this?
Erin.
Yes.
Can you believe we've been around for 20 years now?
20 years.
It's the 20th episode of Erin is the Funny something. 20 years.
Uh-huh.
That's what that means, I guess. I don't know.
We release an annual episode, and this is our 20th annual episode.
Feels longer.
I'm sure the audience feels the same.
Well, okay. It's our 20th episode.
It is our 20th episode, yes.
It's no longer a teen. Very sad.
I will say, just kind of looking back on when I was 20, that was when Ben the Libra, like, really done fucked me up real good. So
not a good year.
Not a good year. No, not a good year.
Let's see. I think I was in Prague when I was 20. That was pretty fun.
Wow. Titillating.
I know.
Awesome. All right. Let's go back. Let's go to the wine of the week.
Jesus. Well, just give me an hour. I can think of something. No, I'm thirsty. It's time for wine of the week. And Erin, what have you picked out for us this week?
Well, you see, to be fair, I just picked it out of the fridge. You were the one who went to the store and picked it out from the store.
I did.
So if
did.
This sucks, I just picked it out of the fridge. You were the one who actually purchased it for dollars.
Oh, so you're just completely free of blame.
Yes.
Fellas, am I
As
right?
most
It's always
girl
our
bosses
fault.
are. Okay, so today we are going to be enjoying a lovely 2019 Chardonnay. Love me some Chardonnays by Aviary Vineyards, which hails from Napa, California.
Another one.
As they do. It is 13.7% alcohol, so try not to get too drunky drunk, Jack Film.
It's pretty high for a Chard, if I recall correctly.
After the last podcast, you wouldn't shut the hell up. And we had to cut at least 45 minutes of Jack just going on and on and on. So
I'm a rambler. Sue me. I just noticed you got the big glasses.
We didn't have any clean little ones.
We rarely do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only have 3 little proper-sized wine glasses, and they're always in rotation. They're never free.
I went through a period of really bad luck. It was like the equivalent
of
God,
I kept
just breaking mirrors, basically. It was like the equivalent of that, except every single time I would end up breaking
Guys, it was hilarious.
Our wine glasses in the same exact manner every single time. So we're down like what, 8? I don't know.
We have 3 now.
Yeah. So
that's true.
Anyway, you know what they say? You don't learn from your mistakes. So
they say something.
Jack Film, why don't you take the first sip of this lovely golden Chardonnay? Can you taste the Napa on the tongue? Do you taste the Napa?
Baby, this is buttery.
Buttery?
Yeah.
No way. Is it really?
Yeah. I like this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You taste that too?
That is a classic California Chardonnay.
Hey.
That is what I love about California Chardonnays. Let me really quickly consult the Vivino app.
Oh,
Hold,
I love
please.
this. This might be my favorite Chardonnay we've had so far on the podcast. This might be my number 2 favorite wine. My number 1 being a Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand called Orchard Lane. Probably my favorite. This is a close second, though. I don't know. Maybe a tie for first. This Aviary Chardonnay.
Okay, so apparently on the Vivino app.
Yeah, what's it say?
The average price is $17.99.
Okay, a touch higher than what we normally pay.
Yes. So it is a Saturday night that we're recording right now.
That's fair. It's a Saturday
little peek
wine.
behind the scenes, if you will.
I will.
But so I would say this is a great Saturday night wine.
I agree.
Out of 118 ratings, it did get 3.8 stars out of 5.
That's higher than what we've also seen. Usually middling 3s.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4.
Yeah, I would too.
4 out of 5, sure. Might as well. Delicious and nutritious. Ew.
No,
Jack just picked something out of his wine glass, and then instead of
I didn't pick it.
Instead of picking it out and like putting it, like wiping it on something, he literally ate it.
No,
that was like the equivalent of Ted Cruz eating his booger off of his face.
You leave Ted Cruz out of this. No, I didn't get the debris. So I just had
Why did you lick your finger?
Because I had wine juices on my fingers. So I had to lick it clean. Waste not, want not. Jeez Louise.
Guys, Guys, imagine me watching this in real time. Like, what did you just do? What?
She's
What?
always, listener, she's always looking at me, judging me. Give me side eye. You know the look? I get that 24/7 from my wife.
It's like mostly an eye twitch. Like, it's just like a, what did you just do? What was that? And like one eye is like partially closing, twitching,
There's a lot of twitching.
trying to understand what's happening. Anyway,
This is a 4 out of 5 wine.
this is a 4 out of 5 wine for sure.
Don't forget this one.
I won't. Will you?
Don't forget it. It's not my problem. I'm telling you to not forget. I can forget it.
Oh, okay. If we drink too much of it, we're sure to forget, though. So don't drink too much.
Shut up, Erin.
Drink responsibly, Jack Film.
Always do.
All right. We're going to have fun today, guys. I am confident. I am excited. I've got a smile on my face thinking about how much fun this episode is going to be. Okay. So in the realm of like, in the theme of like what we try to do here is like, we're trying to throw a party, right? Well, what's interesting is that this is a little bit less of a party and more of like a party that you have in the office at work or like a work party. So it's like not like a cool party. It's like a work party.
No.
That's the vibe we're going for today. But I am laughing. Like The Office, the show The Office was a hit for a reason. No, it was excelente. So Jack, do you have any idea what I have in store for you today?
Keep making like Office references. Is this like the Office show trivia?
It is not,
Okay, good.
but just as fun. Just as fun.
Is it like Office themed?
Yes. So kind of, sort of.
Okay.
Jack Film? Okay. I had a lovely, lovely caller call in to our lovely, lovely hotline.
They're all lovely. And what is that hotline, just in case people want to call in?
It's Dad Hug Me 10.
Thank you.
Country code 001.
Yes.
Dad Hug
Yes.
Me 10. DADHUGME 10.
Dad Hug Me 10.
And if you, because I think some people don't have letters on their numbers on the keys of their phones.
Imagine.
So just like Google image that shit. Dad Hug Me 10. But I had a lovely, lovely caller call in with as soon as I heard this voicemail, I was like, I immediately texted them and I was like, I am in love with this idea. I'm obsessed with it. Thank you so much for the idea.
That good.
Yes. So we're going to play that voicemail right now.
Yo, it's me, Nick. I might have called before, but I've been terrible at this, so I'm going to actually try and be good about it. I have one thing for Erin, so just don't let Jack hear this. I'm assuming Erin's going to be on here, so all right, Erin, idea for a quiz. Jack does YouTube. He probably hasn't had a real job in, like, forever. What if he, like, did a quiz on, like, job stuff, like, or, like, maybe your job, I don't know. But, like, when does the average, like, person wake up for work? How much average sleep does the average person wake up? Work, I mean, I feel like that would be funny. Like, ask him how much does the average person work a week, and him be like, 20 hours or something, I don't know. You could work with this, I think. I don't know.
Okay. Jack has never had a job, and we're going to ask him what he thinks real people do for work, basically.
I'm mortified.
All
oh
right.
my God.
Jack, I'm so excited.
I'm not.
Jack, to give everybody some perspective,
Jesus.
since I've met Jack, I have always had what is probably considered a office job, a corporate job.
Yes.
I work for the man, and I always have. I have since I graduated college, and even when I was in college, I did 2 summers interning at a very large public company. So basically since 2007, I've
Right.
had experience working at large public companies. However, outside of even my experience, Jack has never really had experience like working for anybody really besides yourself. Now, Jack, I guess you can give a little bit of background about what tell us your work history pre-YouTube.
First off, I want to say I'm very insulted because
So excited.
you said, and I paraphrasing here, but you said, I've been working at a big corporation since 2007. So have I. YouTube /
It's
Google.
different. It's different.
Okay.
I've been a full-time employee and considered an employee. I have not been an independent contractor of sorts the way you have. It is different. You do
Fine.
not have an assigned number of hours or like a workplace that you're expected to like arrive at.
Okay.
It is different.
To answer your question about the jobs I've had prior YouTube,
Yes.
in no order. only because I can't remember the order.
Okay.
I've been a camp counselor.
How many weeks was that? Like a summer, 2 summers,
That
4
was
summers?
I think that was all 4 summers of my college years.
So when you were in college in the summertime,
I
you were a
believe so.
camp counselor. Okay.
Yes. So from 2002 to 2006, I want to
Okay.
say.
Wait,
No, 2006 to 2010. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. And then I've also bussed tables.
How long did you do that gig for?
A summer.
Okay. It was a summer.
One terrible summer.
It was a summer job.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a summer job.
Okay.
I've also had a pair of internships.
You've had multiple internships?
Well, one was very short. You know what? They both were very short.
Did you get fired? Why were they so short?
No, I quit. I quit them both.
You quit? You can't quit as an intern.
No, I hated it, so I quit.
You quit? Oh my God. You fucking quit?
Yeah.
You quit your internship?
I had to transcribe trucker conversations for some Discovery Channel or Nat Geo Channel show, I think.
You were the closed caption person?
Sort of.
People
not-
like me appreciate you. I do not watch television if closed captions are not on.
That's true. This is true.
I need closed captions to watch television, and you quit on us. We needed you.
I don't think I could ever get the tapes to fucking play, let alone
You
transcribe what the
quit?
truckers were
Oh my
saying.
God, I can't. I'm now seeing
It
you
was
in
a
a
bad
totally
job.
different light. Nope.
Don't
Okay.
worry, they were all unpaid. My internships, I mean. And the second internship was I had to help judge films for a DC film festival.
That doesn't count. Did you quit that one too?
I don't remember.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I guess I just really disliked them both so much so that I blocked them out of my brain.
Okay. Did you have to quit your bussing tables job? Or was it a defined period of time that you would be working there?
I think it was a defined period of time, like just that summer or part of a summer.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is worse than I thought.
Hey, the camp counselor job was a lot of fun. It paid like shit, but that was a proper job.
Do you remember how much money you got paid?
Yeah, I do.
What did you get paid?
I think I got like $2,000 or something per summer. Is that fucking right?
For how many hours of
Couple
work?
grand per summer. For how many hours?
I feel like that's not terrible pay, right? I don't know.
It was like
It depends on how many hours you're putting in, I guess.
from like 7:30 or 8 in the morning to like 4 every day. Well, every weekday. And then sometimes we would spend the night on a Friday night, so into Saturday morning. So I was like every other week. I worked decent hours for that job.
Okay. I'm not going to do the math on breaking it down, but
Thank God, because I can't either.
yeah. Did you have a boss as a camp counselor? Was there anybody that you were come on, we need to talk, or anybody that was
Not really,
in
no.
a position of authority? Okay.
You know what? The first 3 out of my 4 summers, yeah, there was like a head counselor that we kind of sort of had a report. It was all very informal.
Were you intimidated by this person?
No, not at all. We were all like buddies. We were all friends. It was a great job.
Oh my God.
We had a blast, Erin.
So, okay, when you quit your internship,
Don't laugh. How dare you?
potentially multiple. Do you remember feeling nervous before quitting? I can't believe Donna let you quit. That seems very I feel like Donna would be the one to be like, no, Jack, nope, you have to stick it out.
I don't think I felt nervous.
You just were like, I'm not coming back now. What do you remember about it?
I think I made a phone call to officially quit, and they
Oh,
were
you
like,
just,
"We're really
stopped
sorry to hear that."
Wait, you just stopped showing up?
No, I didn't. I called in to make sure that I could, but I hated it
You
there.
You didn't even resign in person? You resigned over the phone?
Did him a favor, really. I was terrible at that job.
Oh my, I bet you Donna has some memories about this that you are
I don't
forgetting.
think I don't think I spoke to my parents about it at all. Not really.
Weren't you living with them at the time?
No, I was living wait. I think this was during the school year when I was in college. So
You had
I think
an
I was
internship during the school year?
Yeah, I think.
It makes so much sense, yet none at the same time.
Sure.
That how have you've never really had a boss. You've never really had a boss.
I had a terrible boss during my DC Film Festival internship. Did not like that man.
Why not? Tell me about that boss.
Because he yelled at me because I was too late with the coffees once.
You had to get coffee.
I was a gopher.
Well, you were the intern, okay. And
and
you
he
weren't getting paid.
yelled at
but
me.
you get to put it on your resume. He yelled at you?
Yeah, I was like,
Maybe he was-
now. Yeah,
At the time, do you remember how old he was?
mid-40s.
Huh. Were you late with the coffees though? What were you doing? Did you dick around doing something else or something?
Nah, probably. I won't defend myself.
Oh my God.
But I hate fuck that guy. This podcast is sponsored by Noom.
No, do this. No, do that. Protein this. Carbohydrates that. Diet. Exercise. No, diet. No, exercise.
It's enough to make your damn head spin.
If you're trying to lose weight, it can be an insane amount of information overload.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Well, Noom uses a psychology-based approach to reach your health goals with a ton of flexibility.
One of the things I like about Noom is that they send all these articles with food facts, stuff that I didn't know and I never would have thought of because they view food differently. They don't believe in good foods versus bad foods.
Noom gently will help you to get back on track. It only asks for 10 minutes of your day to teach you about your eating habits and check in on your progress.
And they have a really solid meal tracker built in right into the app. It's easy to log meals, and it encourages you when you make good choices. It's like getting achievements in a goddamn video game.
Most importantly, it also understands that everybody's journey is different, and Noom believes that it is about progress, not perfection.
Erin, did you know that more than 75% of users complete the program? And more than 60% of users lose 5% or more body weight by 16 weeks.
From what you've told me, Jack, about your own experience using the app, you've said that it's a game changer.
I did say that. Start building better habits for healthier long-term results. Sign up for your trial at noom.com/Erin. That's NOOM.com/ERIN.
All right, guys, we are going to spend some time asking this man-child some questions about, things that most people that have jobs might encounter in having a job.
I'm going to surprise you with how knowledgeable I am about this subject, and you're going to feel quite the fool.
Now, you see, I was going to make a quiz, but there were no right answers because I could be like, how much time do people get off for vacation?
Right.
And it's like, it varies so much from company to company.
That's what I was going to say.
So instead, I'm just going to ask you questions and you tell me what you think is the right answer.
Easy.
Okay?
Let's ace this quiz, gamers.
Okay, so if you had a boss now, and this is just to kind of get the dialogue flowing, okay?
Yeah.
Would you be scared of your boss?
Oh, wow. This isn't like a quiz at all. This is more of like a therapy session.
What? Like, I'm just like, what is
This
it
is a
like?
psychological quiz.
Literally, what is it like not ever really having a boss? Like, you have no idea what that looks like.
I don't think I'd be intimidated.
You wouldn't?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think.
I can't even wrap my mind around that, like the fact that you have no idea what that's like.
Here's the deal. And here's why I'm like hesitating. I'm right. I kind of have bosses now.
How? Who?
I'll tell you.
Tell me about it.
Like people behind brand deals, people who manage sponsors that I do, and like those relationships we have. I feel like in a way they're kind of my boss. And like I have deadlines. I have revisions that I need to revise if they don't like how I delivered these talking points for an ad. I kind of look to them, like, and I'm always trying to like please them and make sure, like, with my work and make sure they're happy with the work I'm giving them. But I don't feel intimidated by them. It's part of the gig. It's part of my job. So I feel like I would take that kind of relationship and transfer it over to, a true boss in the most traditional sense of the word. Because it's not like I can just do whatever the heck I want. Like, there are rules. There are guidelines. I have deadlines. I kind of have bosses.
Okay. No. Because here's the...
Jack 1, Erin 0.
No. Here's the thing, is that to a degree, I understand what you're saying. You have people that you need to make happy. But with bosses... there is so much more minutia, like a real boss, that goes into it, that brand deals, like, you'll never have to deal with that. Just so you know, like, I get judged, graded, and my compensation depends on, like, how good of a quote-unquote leader I am. Do your brand deals ask you how good of a leader you are?
Well,
and you're like literal, like how you form sentences and like interact with others. Like,
there are some minutia that do get judged.
No.
Like view count.
That's still
When
a metric. That's a metric. That is a metric. It's different. It's different. It's totally different.
Okay. Agree to disagree. Next question.
Okay. All right, Jack. So I'm going to just ask you. Okay. So I have worked at, not including, I worked at American Eagle in high school and like the, other odd jobs that I
Right.
had, right? Of my big girl jobs, I guess, and including my internship. Of those 4 companies, in order for me to be employed, how many of them required me to pass a drug test?
Ooh. Is it E, all of the above?
You tell me.
Okay. So, okay. That's a good question.
And to be fair, actually, the company that I interned for and my first job out of college, while they were 2 different companies at the time, they have since merged. So they are now one company, but they were 4 different companies that I worked for, even though in current times, there's only 3 remaining because 2 of them became one, just like the Spice Girls.
Thank you.
Yes.
Beat me to it. I feel like this is kind of a trick question. I feel like it's either all or nothing. I don't feel like the answer is somewhere in the middle.
Do you think that companies should drug test people?
I don't think they should.
Okay. Do you think they do? Because the answer could be 0 as well.
The answer could be 0, but I'm going to say they... Oh my God, this is so hard. How about... I'll play it safe. 2. Out of 2 of these 4 positions, 2 of them require drug tests.
Incorrect.
Is it all or nothing? I got Squid
Player
Game.
1 eliminated.
Bye-bye.
No, 3 of the 4.
3, okay.
Companies.
I'm glad it's not...
However, get this. Okay, so
It's a lot.
the company that I interned for, I interned 2 summers. I needed to take a drug test both summers before beginning my internship.
They don't trust you damn kids, yeah.
Apparently. That one merged into the company that I started with right after I got out of college. Which didn't require me to have a drug test.
Oh, that's funny.
So now, I bet you they require everybody to have a drug test now.
You think?
I don't know. It's funny because like they're now one company, one of which made me get a drug test, one didn't. So I don't know. But then the other 2 that I worked for did.
Including your current job.
Including my current job.
Got
And by
it.
the way, that is like, I remember they basically give you like, they're like, okay, we're starting the clock right now. You have 72 hours to get your ass to a Quest Diagnostics and take a drug test. If you don't make it in 72 hours, you're out. Like, done. Offer, gone. It's like you can't restart it. So it's like they need to make sure that they don't give it to you on like a Friday in the event that like you need to go over the weekend. So they try to give you your offer during the week so that
Smart.
logistically it doesn't get fucked up. But yeah.
This is a really dumb question.
Yeah.
A drug test.
Yep.
What turns up positive on a drug test?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Because I've never taken one and anything's come back, fortunately. I don't know.
Weed.
It's funny. I was thinking about this the other day. Like in California, it's legal. And it's legal in a bunch of other states.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Because that would be silly. Like, yeah.
Or like even some like prescription medications could flag it for certain things. And like then you have to talk to HR and then your manager.
I feel like it's a bit archaic.
It's weird.
A bit obsolete.
I kind of understand it, but at the same time, I'm like,
toss it. Nah.
Yeah.
It's old school.
It can get weird. So anyway.
I just don't think it has a place in today's societal norms.
So Jack, when you started working for YouTube and all your brand deals, did they make
I got drug test.
Did they make you do a drug test
every month
when you started working for Audible and
it sucks. They don't let you drink.
HelloFresh.
They don't let you eat candy. It's a lot. Yeah. I'm on an all greens diet strictly because of YouTube. It sucks.
Okay, Jack. Do you know what PTO stands for?
I've heard of it. Yeah, PTO stands for paid time off.
Wow!
Fuck you.
Congratulations!
Don't patronize
How do you
me, woman.
wait? Honestly, though, how do you know what PTO stands for?
Honestly, because of you.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I don't think I knew it before you.
How many days do you think is like a reasonable number of days to give people for
all
vacation?
Of them. No, that's a really good question, and this is where here's where my ignorance will really shine through. So listeners, listen up. A reasonable, like, man,
if there's 5 days in a work week, assuming 5 days in a work week.
Sure. Okay. Let me think. So things like Christmas, I would want like 2 weeks off, you know? That's like 10.
That's 10.
That's 10 there.
Well, maybe 9 if...
Well, it's always Christmas and New Year's, so...
So if Christmas
10.
Day, they give you the holiday. So really, you only need 9.
Okay. Can we just round up to the nearest 10?
Okay, so 10. Okay, so at least 10.
For the sake of simplicity.
Okay, so during the holidays, you want 10.
I do.
PTO days.
Then you always get one for Thanksgiving, so that's like another 5.
You want 5 for Thanksgiving?
3.
How many days do you want for Thanksgiving?
Don't they give you the week? No? Is that not normal?
Oh my God.
No. Fuck. Here we go. All right. We're at 12. I'll just say 12. A nice even 12. Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
Fuck you. Can we just say, how about this? All right. Okay. I want like a month and a half. So that
like
equates to
6 weeks
That equates
times 5 is 30. You want 30?
I think 30 is perfectly reasonable.
You
30?
think 30 PTO days?
Is that too few or too many?
Okay, so is that
That's probably too
including
few.
sick days or?
No. That's not including sick days.
That's not including just vacation time. You want 30 days.
I want to live my life, so I would like 30 days of vacation time, please.
And you think that that's like normal
Totally normal.
and fine.
Yep.
Okay, so how many days do you think I get for PTO a year?
Too many.
I can promise you it's less than 30.
It is. I genuinely didn't know that.
Wow.
You never asked.
This is, guys, this is blowing my mind.
You never Okay.
Jack thinks.
You don't get 30?
No, I don't
should.
get 30.
Honey, you deserve 100.
Oh my. But to
only
be
if you're
fair,
good.
you weren't including holidays. Like you were. Oh, okay. Now we're going to enter into the like.
Oh, no.
What holidays do you think that employees
Oh, I
should
wasn't-
automatically get off?
Oh, shit. No, hold on. Let's do the sick day or the PTO thing.
Okay.
All right. It should be, the answer should be 30. Allegedly, it's not. I guess it's closer to 20, but I'm going to say 30. Final answer. How far off am I?
You're close. Well, I don't know. That's the thing. It depends.
Sure, it depends on the gig.
company.
So you, in your gig, in your field, in your specific job, how many PTO days do you get?
So it depends on the year.
Like, I'm
because-
not asking what you make. It's just how many PTO days.
Okay, so I have friends who I know have separated vacation time from sick time.
Okay.
So that changes the realm of like how many days you get as well. Because the way my company does it, and every company that I've worked for,
Yeah.
they have just lumped it all together and just said paid time off. So whether it's vacation, whether it's sick days, it's
Okay.
all put together.
Okay.
I am a salaried employee. So, you know, again, it's different for every company because
Sure,
I've
sure.
heard some people that have the sick versus vacation. I think the lowest for a salaried employee from a company that I've heard is like 10 vacation days per year.
Jeez.
My company depends on the year because they utilize something called floating holidays.
Right. I've heard of this from you.
Right. So they're basically PTO days and you can use them as whatever, but some years you'll get like one floating holiday. Other years, if like, let's say, I think this past year, like the 4th of July was on like a weekend or something. So they'll give you off either the 3rd or the 5th.
Okay.
Depending on like when it is, and they'll take the floating holiday away from you. But on a year where you don't have, where they basically don't take away the floating holiday, you get an extra PTO day. So my company, when I first started, I think I had 20 PTO days plus 2 floating holidays.
Okay.
They've taken one of those floating holidays away because they've added a holiday to the national schedule. But after 5 years, and I think it's every subsequent 5 years after that, you do get an additional PTO days. So, and the company I currently work for, I've never had this opportunity at other companies I've worked for, but I also have the ability as part of my benefits package to purchase up to 6 additional PTO days.
Ah.
And it's basically taken out of my paycheck
Right.
every paycheck for the entirety of the year. And then if I don't use them, I sell them back at the end of the year.
Got it.
And I get money for them if I don't use them. Anyway. But my company, I've never had this much PTO given to me before. Did you just yawn? You just, you stifled a yawn.
I stifled a
Even
yawn, but
talking about this is boring to you.
it doesn't. I had to yawn.
Jack, what holidays do you think people should automatically get off?
Christmas. Also,
Do you think they should get Christmas Eve off?
yes, absolutely.
Meh, nope.
What?
I don't get Christmas Eve off.
What?
Okay, do you think we should get New Year's Eve off?
Yes.
Meh, nope. I don't get New Year's Eve off.
These are important holidays. They make movies about them.
What about Veterans Day?
To honor our troops, yes.
Nope. I don't
That's-
get Veterans Day off.
That's just unpatriotic.
What about Black Friday?
No, they should not get because that's disgusting. We should not perpetuate and encourage the tradition of Black Friday. Thank you.
No,
Thank
I
you.
get Black Friday off.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
I was trying to like mimic like a crowd like applauding me for being, for taking that really brave stance on like we should abolish Black Friday.
Yeah. I don't get any holidays between January until Memorial Day, the end of May. So for like 5 months, we don't get a
like half the
single
year.
company holiday. And we don't get those 30 PTO days, which seems very reasonable to you.
I think so. Me thinks you should have a chat with your superiors.
Oh, yeah. Okay. They'll listen to me. Okay. How often do I go through a formal performance review process?
Okay. I think you go through this performance review process quarterly, 4 times a year.
And what do you think they talk about during my performance review?
Everything.
Everything?
They talk about your habits.
Stop clipping your toenails at your desk. To be fair, I used to work with this like old man.
Oh God.
I would be surprised if he's still alive.
What did he do?
He used to, like, his job was like he would just like hand out the mail.
Oh,
I know. He'd been there forever. And after he handed out the mail, he would sit at his desk and every day you could just clip. You just hear him clipping his nails.
Time out.
Every day. I don't even know how. I don't know.
How?
I don't know. He ate the most biotin in the world. I have no idea.
No. Can you imagine clipping your nails every day?
Every
What? There's
day.
nothing to clip.
Every day. I'd hear it. His cube was across from my cube. I would listen to it every day. Every day. Yeah.
You couldn't pay me to do that in an office setting. I mean, yeah, okay, he was old, he didn't give a fuck, I get that. But couldn't pay me. Could not pay me. The confidence, the sheer confidence to perform that.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the question?
How often do I undergo a performance review?
Yeah. I think quarterly. I think 4 times a year.
I only do it twice a year. I do it at mid-year and then at year-end.
There you go. Okay. So biannually.
In 2019, what was the range of the average wage increase year over year nationwide? Not including CEOs whose pay has increased like 5,000%.
No. Can you repeat the question one more time?
In 2019,
yes.
So not including COVID times.
Of course.
What was the range of the average wage increase year over year nationwide? So from 2018 to 2019, how much on average? And you can give a range. So like,
yeah.
You know,
okay.
Did people's wages increase?
And you're looking for a percentage.
Yes.
The answer must be depressingly low. It must. Me thinks it's not even a full percentile. Me thinks it's a fraction of a percentage. I'm going to say the wage went up on average 0.3%.
Okay, so to be fair, I feel like maybe you hang out with me too much where I talk about how wages don't increase enough in comparison to CEO wages.
Oh, yeah.
So I think you've been hanging out with me too much because you're wrong. It's 2 to 3% according to this article that I read. So you are wrong.
What are you complaining? That's a lot. That's a big
not
bump.
A lot when in comparison to what you look at what CEOs are making, okay?
Then maybe be a CEO.
The middle class is dying, Jack. We need a fucking fight.
Yeah, they're all dying to be CEOs.
Shut up. I hate you so much. All right.
Let's go.
Jack, if somebody told you to show up to work wearing business casual clothing.
Business casual.
What would you wear?
Shit. Okay. I always, this is funny because when you and I go out to like pre-COVID times, but if we went to like, an awards show or like a fancy thing, I would always ask you like, honey, what does this attire mean? And you'd always tell me. That said, fuck you, I don't need your help. Business attire, easy.
Business casual attire.
Oh, business casual?
What would you wear to a business casual office, Jack?
Okay. My biggest hesitancy right now is jeans. Is it jeans or no jeans? Business casual? Do they allow jeans now? Is it hip to wear jeans casually for business? I don't know. Maybe I'll play it safe. I'll pull a real Jack film classic and play it safe. It's my middle name. It's safe. My answer is khaki. Me as a man, khakis and a little button up, like a white button up. No tie because of the casual, but I'm going to say some slacks and a button up.
What kind of shoes would you wear?
I would wear whatever Stitch Fix provides me. This episode is sponsored by Stitch Fix.
So can't make jokes like that.
Sorry. We use Stitch Fix. My answer for shoes is Sperry's. I wear Sperry's.
What are Sperry's? Like boat shoes?
Isn't that what you told me?
I didn't tell you that.
Sperry's.
I don't know what Sperry's are. What are Sperry's?
What?
What are Sperry's?
There's a type of shoe.
Who are you hanging out with that's talking about Sperry's?
Sparrows.
I believe you that they exist, but I don't know what they are.
Honey, you know what I'm talking
I
about.
don't.
You're playing dumb.
I don't. I'm not. Are you talking about like boat shoes? Like what are you talking about?
My gray shoes are like white soles. Isn't there like a term like
I don't know.
Sparrows, Sperry's?
Okay. I'm kind of
Sporos?
You could wear that. Fine. That totally passes.
How do you not know what I'm talking about?
Because I don't know because I don't know Sperry's. I don't know what that means.
You taught me the term.
No, I didn't.
Poorly, I guess.
Maybe your Stitch Fix person taught you what it was because I didn't. Okay, Jack. Is it legally required for employers in California to provide coffee to employees?
You never said if I was right in the last question.
I said, yeah, you can wear that. Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. I'm going to wear my slacks, my button up, my Sparrows. It pisses me off that you don't know what shoe I'm talking
Is it
about.
legally required for them?
Okay.
Yeah,
I was going to say, you beat me to it. You beat me to it. Erin's least favorite Dumbledore. Okay.
So many to choose from.
Okay, so is it legally required for what? For businesses in California to provide coffee for their employees?
For their employees, yes.
I have no fucking idea. So
do you think that it should be provided to employees?
I think it should be.
You do?
I doubt it's, you know what? I'm going to say no, it's not legally required. I think it's just this universally accepted courtesy to have a coffee machine in the break room. I don't think it's legally required. That'd be fucking ridiculous.
And they provide coffee. Like they provide it. So if they have like a Keurig, they provide the K-cups.
I guess they'd have to. But it's also like, it's a measured measure. It keeps the employees happy. And a happy employee isn't going to want to, like strike or, unionize or leave or whatever.
Okay.
I fucking love business.
Fucking fantasy
I love
land.
business. Let's go. Final answer, Reeves. Lock it in. Next question. Nailing this quiz. I get business.
So wait, final answer, yes, it is legally required.
No, I'm saying it's not legal. No.
It's not legally
it's a courtesy.
required, but
it's like this
it should be.
Unwritten rule.
Like they don't legally need to provide you with 30 PTO days, but they should.
I'm not talking about the PTO days. Honey, I'm talking about the coffee. It's not a legal requirement, but they do it anyways because they're really nice, but they really just want to keep you.
Okay, you are correct.
Of course
it is not
no surprise.
legally required to provide.
That was a good question. That made me think about it.
Yeah.
I'd use every brain cell.
Pre-pandemic, did not work in an office. That coffee was provided to us.
Shut up. Really?
Really?
That's fucked up.
But we had an ice machine, Jack.
Oh, who gives a fuck?
Big upgrade. Thank you. Thank you. You sound like me.
There needs to be a Keurig. There needs to be like 18 Keurigs.
No, there's a Keurig, but you have to bring your own K-cups and hope that people don't steal them.
That makes me so mad.
Welcome to the world of
My
work.
God, I'm never leaving my YouTube bubble. This sucks.
I'm never leaving my house ever again.
Yeah.
Keep watching my videos so I don't
my God,
need
please.
to be.
Holy fuck. This sounds like a nightmare, guys.
Okay, true or false? I have to take a mandatory 6-hour-long course every year regarding sexual harassment prevention.
That sounds true.
It is false. The training's only 2 hours.
Fuck you. Oh, that's a real trick question.
Okay, how about this? True or false?
Yeah.
I have to take a 2-hour-long course on how to prevent phishing and hacking attacks every year.
False. It's actually 6 hours. That's you. On phishing and hacking attempts, is that what you said?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say false.
Well, it's not a defined. So the
Wait,
thing
why are
with
you like? Why are you hesitating?
Because the thing with the sexual harassment training is
Yeah.
that they literally time you. You cannot spend less than 2 hours
Okay.
in the module.
Sure.
However, the phishing training, it technically could take you 2 hours.
Oh, but they do have training.
If you're like doing other things while.
And of course you are. You're multitasking as shit. You're probably getting phished and hacked as you take it because you don't give a shit.
But it's not a requirement of 2 hours. Hence my hesitation of like, well, but I do have to take a training on it. So I'm going to say true.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. Whatever.
Okay, Jack, true or false? In the state of California, it is required that employers pay for parking for their employees.
False. Don't you pay for it yourself? Or is it part of your... Is it included in your pay? Fuck. I'm going to say false.
It is false. Now I'm going to ask you, do I pay for parking?
Mm-hmm.
Pre-pandemic, did I pay for parking?
Of course. No, I don't think you paid for parking.
False. I paid $90 a month
Jeez.
pre-tax,
Fuck.
but $90 a month for parking in a suburb, no less. It wasn't even like downtown LA. Stupid. Anyway.
I'm hearing a lot of complaining. I thought you were a girl boss.
Okay. Jack, if you were to go on a job interview,
Yeah.
tell us, how would you prepare for that job interview?
I'd brush my teeth.
Uh-huh.
I would do my research on the company I was interviewing for.
Okay. Well, what would you research?
I would research a few things. I would research their history.
Uh-huh.
I would research their what do you call their motto, their mission statement.
Their mission? Whoa.
Did I just impress you?
You just impressed me.
Fuck yeah.
Wow. Okay. What else?
I would prepare myself for answers to predictable questions. For example, where do I see myself in 5 years? Why am I...
Nobody fucking asked that question. Nobody asked that question.
But it was in Family Guy, so it has to be
Nobody
real.
asked that question. Okay.
I would...
Where do I see myself in 5 years? Okay.
Fuck you.
Jack, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Dead, hopefully, after this. This sucks, man. I would prep myself other questions such as why here? Why do I want to work here? And of course, I'd, really butter them up with I really believe in your mission statement and I want to make the world a better place and, not, because I need the money. What else? I'd make up some false contacts. I'd say my cousin's friend actually worked here and, he actually...
What was their name?
I did Ronnie.
Would
but
you actually make that up? You realize that people know other people, right?
It depends on how badly I wanted the job.
You would...
No, I wouldn't make them up. I would
piece
not.
of advice.
I would not make people up.
Don't
Jesus.
ever do that unless you
thank
don't
you.
want the job. It's don't ever do
Okay.
that. They will find out. They'll be like, he was very mistaken or he is a liar.
This idiot made up a dude's name.
Yeah, either way,
Said it was his cousin's
he's
friend.
either unprepared or a pathological liar, and we don't want to hire this person.
Speaking of unprepared, I make sure I be very prepared by making sure I was pretty well-rounded in my knowledge of the field I was interviewing for.
Okay.
Kind of a given.
What would you wear to that interview?
Oh, I would wear a tuxedo. No, I wouldn't wear jeans. I'd wear slacks.
The Sperry's? The Sparrows?
I'd wear the Sperry's. I'm mad at you for not. Okay. But I would wear the Sperry's. I'd wear slacks. I'd wear... Oh, here's a question. Button up for sure. Would I wear a jacket over it? Like a coat jacket? Or what do you call a blazer? Would I wear a blazer over it? Tie? Probably a tie. Do you dress... Is it tie appropriate? Probably. Yeah. I would wear... Yeah. Tie appropriate. Yeah. I'd wear... You know what? I'd wear... Not a suit though. I think a suit's too much. But button up, tie...
If somebody showed up to an interview not wearing a suit, I'd be like, do you even want this job?
Wait, really?
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Do you know how many people I interviewed for
Like a suit?
for my trainee position?
That's a bit much.
I interviewed over 20 people. 20. Because these kids, it's a whole thing. Everybody showed up unprepared, had no idea what job they were interviewing for.
That's embarrassing.
Also, the only thing that they were able to do, but they still did it wrong, was they showed up to the interview 30 minutes early, thinking I'm early. That's a good thing.
That's
and it's
that's
no,
their
now
edge?
you're a thorn in my side because I have
Right.
something
No,
going on
To get rid of him.
right now. And I don't need to think about you
Oh.
sitting in the lobby for 30 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes early. That's it.
Right.
Do not come any
That's a
earlier
courtesy.
than 5 minutes. Oh my gosh.
I have more answers to your dumb little interview question.
Yeah.
I would make sure that my resume is not only updated, but it also has relevant information pertaining to the job I'm interviewing for.
Would you bring it with you to the interview?
Absolutely.
You'd bring hard copies of your
A
resume?
hard fucking copy.
Uh-huh.
Lisa Frank style. It would look colorful and glittery.
And it would be scented.
Obviously. With my own cologne.
It's real pizzazz.
My brand cologne.
What about
I'd bring him a bottle of wine. I'd bring him a bottle of Aviary Chard, only $17.99.
By the way, so Jack, I posted on my Instagram story that I am going to be asking you questions about what it's like to have a job, like
Yeah.
asking you questions with it. I just got a DM from Rumi. Rumi, holla.
What up,
Sorry,
Rumi?
I hate to put you on blast like this. Rumi just DM'd me.
Oh, God, what'd he say?
And he said,
What's up, Rumi?
LMAO, can't wait for this one.
Hey, shut up, Rumi. No one asked. We were never friends. We never worked together.
Guys, subscribe to Rumi Official.
Don't you dare.
Rumi
Don't
with
you dare.
an IE. Rumi Official
No, he has
on
enough
YouTube.
subs. He has too many subs. He's got enough. All right, he's fine. He's fine. I love him. That's awesome that he actually DM'd you. That's dope.
Would you ask questions about the company when you're in the interview?
No, that's foolish. Why would I ask questions? No, that would be a telltale sign of an entitled interviewee, which would that's like a black label of death. You don't want that. I guess I could.
Wait, I can't tell if you're joking or not.
Maybe I'd ask questions. I would shyly ask questions about potential salary.
You're not getting the job, bro.
Shit.
You have to ask questions.
No, that's what I said. That's what I said.
No, you said you wouldn't.
No, I'd maybe ask salary.
If you
pertain-
fucking the audacity of this man walking in and like asking about salary during the Jack, next question.
Yeah.
How many interviews
Yeah.
do you think on average occur before you're presented with a job offer?
Really, just the one. This is more than one.
Oh my.
Because when
Are
I was
you
a camp
for real
counselor,
right now?
I only went through one interview and I
You made
nailed it.
$7 an hour,
That's
Jack.
right. I earned it. I earned those $7.
Oh my God. Oh my. Okay. Jack, on average, and I looked this up when I was interviewing for the people that I really liked.
Oh, good. She looked it up.
They interviewed 2 to 3 times. And on average,
I wasn't that far off.
on average, people interview 2 to 3 times before being presented with a job offer.
So I was close.
You were literally 200% off. 200% off. So, no.
Are you saying I should stick to YouTube?
Yes. Well, no. What I'm saying is that you're not going to get the job elsewhere. So, that's all. Also, don't fucking ask about salary in the interview, especially the first one, okay? Not the first one.
But what
Talk to talent acquisition about that shit, or like on the phone interview. You can like, I don't know. I don't know. Just don't ask me about it because I don't know about it. I don't know. Oh my God. Anyway, Jack, if you worked in an office setting and there was a shared refrigerator, could you describe your relationship with the refrigerator if you worked?
Easy. Don't worry. I've seen this Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. We're good. I got this shit. No, you have to. I know this. I feel like you have to label everything you bring into the company refrigerator, like label and make it obvious. And even then, it could still be stolen. It's very impolite what some of these monstrous animal-like coworkers
What if it's
can
not
do.
labeled?
Oh, it's free grabs. It's anyone's.
Do you actually believe that?
That's a good question. Because let's say there's coffee creamer in the fridge, in the company fridge. It's not labeled. I would assume it's for everyone. Ooh, Coffee Mate. Put that in my coffee. Because you can't not refrigerate it.
Did you buy it?
No.
Did the company buy it?
Yes.
How do you know?
There's no one's name on it.
That doesn't mean that the company bought it.
Then the person who brought in the Coffee Mate and didn't label it, it's their fucking fault.
I don't even work with you, and I already hate you. I already hate you as a coworker.
It's called a sticky note.
I hate you so much as a coworker.
Hey, honey, it's called a sticky note.
Nobody's putting sticky notes in the fridge. They're writing on it with Sharpie. Oh my! I already am like, oh,
That's
the
it.
audacity of this man.
You know what? You know what? That would make more sense.
Unless
don't use a
it
sticky
is
note.
a
You can fall off.
universal policy that the company is paying for X, Y, and Z in the fridge. If you did not bring it, it's not yours.
Okay.
Don't touch it.
But the company is paying.
But you don't know. You don't know. Did anybody tell you that the company paid for it?
It could have been in my job interview. I could have asked. Is there gonna be Coffee Mate in the fridge? And then if they say yes, then I'll know it's the company's. Boom.
Oh my
Just rocked your world.
God.
Next question.
Oh my God. Wow. Wow.
Hey,
wow.
hire
wow.
me, guy.
Wow. Wow. I hate you.
I'm hella
I
hireable.
never, ever want to work with you. Ever.
Oh, we could be cubicle buddies. Come on.
I don't have a cubicle anymore, Jack.
We can
Okay,
make a
so
fort.
if you were going on vacation
Yeah.
with your 30 PTO days,
Yeah. I'd go to Bora Bora.
how would you go about requesting that time off? How much time would you provide in advance of that time off? And who do you think needs to approve it? And what do you think is a reasonable, like, consecutive amount of time to take off?
All good questions. In order, here are the answers.
Okay.
I go to my boss and I say boss, I would like
to take 30 PTO days.
I'd say, boss man, listen, Dave Matthews and his band are in town. Here's the thing. It's on a Thursday and a Friday. Your boy's going to need some time off.
Okay.
Could I please, oh please, with a cherry on top, get Thursday and Friday off?
When are you requesting the time off though? Like how far in advance?
How far in advance? Right. This would be like a month out.
Okay.
Because I subscribe to the Dave Matthews newsletter. So I know in advance.
What is like the shortest period of time that you could like request the most time off?
Oh my. I would have to assume this is really hard.
For vacation, not emergencies, obviously. Like not like family emergencies and stuff.
The shortest amount of time in advance for the longest vacation time?
Yeah.
There's no easy way to answer that. No one really knows for sure, Erin.
Okay.
I would say maybe like a month in advance for like a multi-week vacation.
Multi-week.
It's a whole month. What do you need, a quarter? It's a whole month.
I took 6 PTO days in 2016 and I gave 8 months notice.
Jesus Christ, Erin.
Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. To be fair.
Yeah.
Okay, like for the only time I've taken multi-weeks of vacation was for our honeymoon.
Mm-hmm.
Like how often do you think people take like multi-week vacations?
Oh, not often at all.
Okay.
Once in a blue moon.
So like how many months do you think somebody should give for like multi-week vacations?
Quite okay, I guess by your stupid metric, 6 months. If you're gonna be a loser about it.
Do you think that like should we normalize multi-week vacations?
Normalize multi-week vacations. Absolutely. That's the American dream.
Oh
There should
God.
be.
This is wild, man.
Isn't that a thing like, overseas?
I don't know. I don't live overseas.
Doesn't like Sweden or
I
Switzerland?
have no idea.
Don't they
We
have
should
like
ask Rumi.
amazing PTO like quantities? Like I don't know. I feel like life's just better over there. That's what we always see on Reddit and shit.
Okay, so the only time I had taken multi-week vacation was
Our honeymoon.
And fortunately, it worked out so well in my favor. I took 2.5 weeks off for our honeymoon, and I'd only known 2 other people to do it. Both of them were also for their honeymoons. But what's funny is that I was between bosses. Like my boss had gotten promoted and moved. So I had like an interim boss.
Right.
That when that person became my boss, I just told them that I was doing this and made it sound as though it was already cleared and approved and everything. So I was like, yeah,
move.
so I'm doing 2.5 week vacation for my honeymoon, and
Love that confidence.
never really got it cleared by anybody. I just made it seem like it already was.
That's inspiring. People need your confidence, honey. Bottle that up.
Well,
and
no,
sell
it was opportunistic, really.
Sure. Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Advantageous.
It was awesome. Okay, so finally, Jack, going back to your former past life thing as a camp counselor and busboy, what were your meal breaks like? Did you eat with the campers? What was that like? Did you guys get breaks?
I'm trying to remember how we did meals like that. I think lunch was kind of all together. Like counselors and campers alike were all on the same floor, the same terrain, same cafeteria. It wasn't like a break per se. We didn't really get traditional breaks. We didn't really get breaks.
So if somebody is working an 8-hour shift, 9-hour shift really, because let's say it's an 8 to 5,
right?
Just standardize that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
How many breaks do you think somebody should get?
0, because you need to perform your task to the best of your abilities. You're not going to do that. You just go willy-nilly with your breaks, because humans are greedy. They're going to take advantage of these breaks. You're going to stretch them out as long as they can. It's not right to the employer or the CEOs.
No, it's so not right to them.
It's not right, babe. No, there should be a number of breaks. The answer is at least 1.
How long should that break be?
Oh, at least 10 minutes. No. I'll tell you this. Our Amazon Echo always goes off at 12.
Oh my God.
And says,
it makes me so mad.
And what does she say, Erin?
It's time for lunch.
That's right. At 12 o'clock on the dot every weekday. And then, Erin, 2-parter. What does she say at 12:20?
Lunchtime is over. You can take a short walk before you get back to work.
That's right. Really drilling in the fucking Amazon factory like settings. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
She gives me 10 minutes to take a short walk before I have to go back to work at 12:30.
You can pee in your little Gatorade bottle. But you gotta get back to work.
I don't even know where these settings came from because I don't take lunch at 12. I take lunch whenever my schedule.
You take lunch at 4, dude.
I take lunch whenever my schedule fits lunch. So like, but I'm not an hourly employee.
Yeah.
So did you know, Jack, in the state of California, hourly employees are entitled to, they have to take lunch, at least 30 minutes of lunch before they hit the 5-hour mark. So you cannot work somebody past 5 hours without giving them a lunch break of at least 30 minutes.
I love that law. It's a great law.
Yeah. And then I think they also get like 2 15-minute periods as well or something. You know, I should know. I work with somebody who's like an employment practices attorney who knows the employment practices law shit all the time. I hear about it all the time.
Sure.
But I should know it. But all I know is that when I finally did hire my trainee a few years ago, being their manager, I had to make sure, when did you get in today? You need to take lunch. You need at least this,
Good.
right? Like I had to
Look at you.
I'm not going to be sued. I'm not trying to get sued.
A true model.
But once you become a full-time employee, it's like, fuck that. You eat at your desk. And we sit on a call.
Oh, that's miserable.
But yeah, if you're an hourly employee, you do get those types of benefits.
Dude, I can't work and eat at the same time.
Literally breaking the law. So you think that people should get 10-minute breaks at least?
No, at least.
At least 1 10-minute break per 9-hour shift?
They should get 3 breaks for a 9-hour shift minimum, and those breaks should be 30 minutes long.
Each?
Yes.
Huh. Somebody had DM'd me and they said that they worked as a phone salesman, and in an 8-hour shift, they got a 30-minute unpaid break. Unpaid.
Oh my God.
And 1 15-minute paid break. Otherwise,
that's ridiculous.
That was it. I wish I remembered. I remember we got break times at American Eagle.
Yeah.
But I also want to say it was completely unpaid, but we had to take it. I wish I remembered more. Granted, that was literally 20 years ago or whatever. No, 18, 19. No.
Long time ago.
It was a while ago. It was 16 years ago.
Yeah. Older than some of our listeners, for sure.
But yeah, man, a lot of people. So you living in your fantasy land of just, asking for multi-weeks of vacation, using up your 30 PTO days a year. And you do it at least a month in advance and shit. And you wear your
what a lovely utopia.
Wear your Sperry's, eat your cube neighbor's yogurt from the fridge. Her name wasn't on it. It's yours now, Jack Film.
No, I'm not gonna eat company yogurt. That's gross. But if you bring in Coffee Mate and you don't label it, that's mine.
I bet you
your ass is grass.
I bet you also steal people's Keurig K-cups. Okay.
Absolutely.
And
you got to label those.
I hate you as a coworker. I hate you so much as a coworker. It makes so much sense why I hate you as my podcast host.
Hey,
co-host. And Jack Film knows shit about real life. And he is the epitome of Lucille Bluth being like, what could a banana cost? $10.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I'm so glad you finally got your wine tasting results that you wanted fucking months ago. And I shut those down because I kind of know wine now because of you. But now you can make a mockery of my ignorance of the,
life. Life.
Just work life.
In general.
Just work life.
Life in general.
It's okay. I'm still street smart. Well, that was a good, you know what? That was good. That was a fun, challenging endeavor. That was very difficult.
We learned a lot about you.
Yeah.
In the last hour, Jack Film.
And I learned a lot about you as little as I wanted to.
What do you have up for us next?
Well, not much, honey, except for the biggest twist ever in our recurring horoscopes.
What?
Yes. Inner peace is great and all, but you know what's better? Making it to level 1000 in Best Fiends. That's what true satisfaction feels like. Currently, I'm at level 69, and I kind of love how you can play all the puzzles offline. Because once you download Best Fiends, you can play anywhere, even without an internet connection, which is great whenever you're stuck somewhere without Wi-Fi. Collect tons of fiends that get powered up as you play more levels. Every win brings new challenges, thousands of puzzles to play. And on top of that, new in-game events are added all the time. In other words, you're not gonna run out of stuff to do with Best Fiends. So go ahead and let enough is never enough be your new mantra. Download Best Fiends for free from the App Store or Google Play. Plus, earn even more with $5 worth of in-game rewards when you reach level 5. That's friends without the R. Best Fiends. So, up till now, the past 19 of our 20 episodes, you and I have exchanged horoscopes that we've written in advance, and then of course the other party would read them blindly. It's very fun. Ha ha ha. I wanted to mix it up a bit this week, hon. Do you remember Mad Libs?
Yeah, yes. A favorite pastime of everybody's is Mad Libs.
So what I've done is I only wrote one horoscope. Scorpio, of course. It is Scorpio season. We are all still living it. But there's a bit of a twist. And the twist is there are many blanks in my horoscope. Erin, I'm going to ask you to fill in these blanks.
Oh, okay.
And then, once the blanks have been filled, one of us will read the horoscope. That part I don't know. I don't know if it's funnier if I read it or if you read it.
Okay.
But we'll figure that out.
I think it'll be funny. Okay.
No, please.
Yeah.
You think it'll be funny?
First I was like, I think it'll be funnier if I read it. But then I was
We
like,
can do
well, me hear it. No, yeah, it'll be funnier if I read it. It'll be funnier if I read it.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me finish my horoscope here. I just need a few more words. Honey, can you give me an adjective?
Fluffy.
Can you give me a food?
Chicken fingers.
Can you give me a catchphrase? Just any catchphrase.
I'll have what she's having.
Great choice. Can I get a verb?
Squat? You can tell I went to Orange Theory today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Can we get a body part?
Gluteus maximus.
Can I get a day of the week?
Sunday.
Can I get a mythical creature?
Falcor from The Neverending Story. He's a dog dragon.
He is.
He's
Next, can I get a verb ending in ing?
Wait, no. Wait, can I replace Falcor with Elf?
Yes.
I miss Elf, and we need to bring Elf back. We haven't talked about him in a few weeks.
Okay. Mythical creature is now Alf.
Okay.
Can you get me a verb ending in ing? Like blanking.
Listening.
Can I get another catchphrase?
Make America Great Again?
That was a good answer. Next up, honey, I need a profession. Like the title of a what's that? YouTuber?
YouTuber.
That's one.
Clueless fucks.
Can I get an article of clothing, please?
Scarf.
Ooh, that's good. So good. Can I get an adjective ending in less? Less. An adjective ending in less. Blankless.
Can you give me an example of an adjective with less?
Breathless.
Oh, okay. Furless.
That's good. Give me an electronic device.
An iPad?
Can I get a name?
Like a
Common name.
boy, girl, doesn't
Either.
matter.
Doesn't matter.
Ted Cruz? Does that work?
Yep, it does. Can I get a school grade, please?
Grade as in like
From
A, B,
kindergarten
C, D.
to
Oh, okay.
senior year.
4th. It was a tough year for me.
Can I get an adjective?
Bouncy.
Can I get a noun?
Button.
Another catchphrase, please. God, this is gonna be good.
Eating good in the neighborhood.
Yep. That counts. Can you please give me a social media platform? Anyone?
Does Yelp count?
Sure. I need a number from 1 to 100.
47.
Can I get a female name?
Delilah.
Can I get an adjective used to describe your grandmother?
My grandmother?
And not specifically yours, any grandmother.
Religious.
That's good. Yep. And then finally, can I get an adjective used to describe Christmas?
Religious.
Okay. That's that. Let me proofread Scorpio's horoscope before I pass it off to Dr. Ernie
Okay.
to read.
Okay.
1 second. Just making sure it works. Okay. All right. Well, we're all done here. We only have one horoscope for this podcast.
But it's extra special and for the Scorpio season. Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, your horoscope this week will truly be fluffy chicken fingers.
Oh, yeah?
So open wide and say, I'll have what she's having, because this horoscope will squat you right in the gluteus maximus.
No way.
Are you ready? On Sunday, you'll be visited by a small elf. I'm serious. And this creature will say in a listening voice, "Make America great again."
Elf.
How wild is that? You know, this reminds me of a saying we have back in my hometown. Never trust a YouTuber in a scarf. Needless to say, this whole exchange will leave you furless. I suggest you pick up your iPad and call your friend Ted Cruz, you know, from 4th grade.
Oh, yeah.
And tell them all about your bouncy button. They might find it hard to believe at first and say something like eating good in the neighborhood. But eventually they will believe you. Share your story on Yelp and watch those hits come in. Wow, you have 47 views.
Whoa.
Soon you'll be on the hit daytime talk show Delilah and become the next viral sensation. By the way, Delilah's a nighttime radio show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Not bad for a religious Scorpio. I guess it's true what they say. Scorpios really are religious.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's
guys,
fun.
Just so you know, it's not that we didn't channel the gods for this Scorpio horoscope, but they gave us, unlike good employees do, they gave us very little notice to take multiple weeks off of work. They don't even have PTO time. We didn't give them PTO time. They just took it.
Can you believe that?
It's kind of bullshit. I feel like Jack Film was the one that like told them, yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, just go ahead. Go on vacation. That's cool.
Don't drag me under the bus.
But also, like, what is it with Scorpios hanging out with Ted Cruz? Like, what? Why?
I know. From 4th grade, no
Something
less.
to think about.
That's our 20th episode of Ernie is the Funny One.
Featuring Ted Cruz.
Jesus.
Everybody loves a good Ted Cruz episode.
Ah!
Today, guys, we learned so much. Lest we reflect on...
I learned so much.
I hope you did. I hope you did.
I'm going to cry in the shower tonight.
We reflect on the fact that YouTubers know Jack Diddley
Well,
about the real
this
world.
YouTuber.
Yeah, sure. Jack Diddley about the real world.
Oh, I like
Donna let Jack quit his free
Don't
internship. Donna,
blame my mother.
Donna, let's talk. When you have a minute, let's talk.
She's busy.
And otherwise, I guess I'm just ashamed to be affiliated with this man who has like no idea what like is going on in the real world. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. This was so fun.
you.
Also, just a side note, I received so many DMs from people, not like so many, but like a lot of DMs from people that have actually, not only did they come in with questions, but people came in with other ideas for things.
Oh, I love that.
Not
Thank you.
replacing the Dad Hug Me 10 hotline, but like I've already got like at least 2 ideas for other quizzes.
Oh, I love that.
Awesome.
Guys, keep them coming, please.
I know.
Dad Hug Me 10.
Thank you so much for one, following me on Instagram at 2 toes up, the number 2 toes up. Secondly, thank you so much for watching my story and actually replying and DMing me
Yes,
about it.
thank you guys.
3, thank you so much for listening to Erin is the Funny One podcast. And also, don't forget to call in Dad Hug Me 10. I love interacting with people.
Yes, you do. She's very good at it, guys.
Thank you so much for listening. We're going to work on getting Jack Film associated with the real world.
No, we're not.
It's
I'm
a work
tuning
in
out of that
progress.
combo. See you later, haters.
Bye.